and welcome to today's video. So today is Wednesday, which means it's Wellness Wednesday in my world. So today I'm going to share with you a little bit about what my daily eating routine has kind of become looking like, or like my daily routine involving fitness and working out and eating. So let's jump right in and get started. So my day actually starts pretty early on a normal basis. Sam, during quarantine, during COVID, he is working 3 days a week. He works Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So this will be kind of what happens on those days. So the alarm goes off at 4:20 in the morning. That gives Sam a little bit of time to kind of lay there and gives him about 10 minutes to wake up because the second alarm of the morning goes off at 4:30. And at 4:30, Sam gets up and he gets ready to go to work, and he is out the door by 4:40, which is alarm number 3. We have a 4:40 alarm set just in case, because sometimes Sam and I will get to talking in the morning and go, oh, it's time for you to leave, the alarm's going off. So then Sam gets to work and he always messages me, hey, I'm at the shop, I love you, have a good morning, and we chat for a few minutes via Facebook Messenger before he goes into work. And then I go back to sleep in theory until about 7. Some mornings I will actually go back to sleep. Some mornings I will lay in bed and read a book or maybe catch up on some friends' YouTube videos. But I have just kind of quiet space time until 7 o'clock. And then at 7 o'clock, I get up and I have my breakfast. Now, I've had several different things for breakfast so far in the 3 weeks that I've been back on Weight Watchers. My morning always starts out with one of these. It starts out with a cup of Yogi Stress Relief tea. I love it. Even the packaging smells like the tea. It is so soothing. It is caffeine free. It is a herbal blend. I brewed some. My Anna mug. It says time to myself. I love how it smells, and it's wonderful to start my day with. Now, food-wise, I've had several different things. I've had everything from a Equate brand, which is Walmart brand, French vanilla meal replacement shake. Some mornings I wake up and I'm just not hungry. I don't feel like taking the time to cook a breakfast. So I will drink one of those. I am on the green plan for the current Weight Watchers program, and so on my current green plan, one of those shakes is 7 points, which is roughly about what I would spend on a normal breakfast. Other breakfasts that I have had, I have made breakfast burritos, homemade breakfast burritos. I use Mama Lupe's fajita size tortillas. I scramble up a couple eggs. I have 1 to 2 slices of thick cut bacon and about 1 to 1.5 ounces of shredded cheese. It just depends on if it's regular shred or finely shred. I do own a food scale. I got it from Amazon Basics, and it has been fantastic. I've had it for about 5 years, and I just had to replace the batteries. Now, don't forget, I've been off and on Weight Watchers or off and on watching my weight, so it hasn't been used a whole lot. But I think 5 years for a set of batteries is pretty decent. So, other breakfasts that I've had pancakes. I love protein pancakes. I'm having right now I have a blueberry protein pancake, but I'm liking them, but not as much as I thought I would. I really love the dark chocolate by Kodiak cakes, and you can get them at Kroger. You can find them on Amazon. I'm really excited that I don't have to buy them just from Amazon now, because when they first came out, they were an Amazon exclusive, at least for my area, and so I'm really glad that our local Dillon's has them. They have Kodiak. Now, make sure that if you go to buy Kodiak cakes, make sure that you are getting the protein pancakes if you are looking for the ones for weight loss, because they do have a protein pancake and a regular pancake. So that's some of the breakfasts that I've been enjoying. I eat a lot of eggs for breakfast. Even if I'm having a pancake, typically there will be 1 egg in there just for a little bit of extra protein. And then I do a workout. And for my workout, I literally am just walking. I walk. I walk and I walk and I walk and I walk some more. I'm currently, as of this video, doing a 21-day arm workout challenge that I have posted on my Instagram, and it is from Pop Sugar, and it is kicking my butt. I am on, I think, day 6, 6 or 7, and I'm ready for the second day of 10 reps per workout. There's biceps and lifts and back extensions and overarms and out like you're flying. And oh my gosh, I thought 8 was hard. 10 is kicking my butt. I am scared because today, as of when I'm filming this video, is the second day for the set of 10, and then the next day, which is Wednesday, so I'm filming this on Tuesday, and it's day 2 of the reps of 10. Tomorrow, which is when you're seeing this video, is a rest day. So today for you. And then tomorrow for you, which is Thursday for me, I go up to sets of 12. I'm not looking forward to sets of 12 because sets of 10 are kicking my butt. And I kind of am looking at Sam like, please don't make me continue this. But I know in the end that like my arms will be in so much better shape. And like, I already am starting to form a little bit of a bicep muscle, and I'm feeling pretty good about that. And I've actually done the math, and I think by the time we go on our trip in September for Halloween Horror Nights, which is the beginning of the month, I can do 6 rounds of this, which makes me pretty excited that, you know, my arms will be in nice, good shape for running away from scare actors. So for a snack, I have had everything from Weight Watchers brand snacks. This is the caramel bar. It is 2 points on the green, blue, and purple plan. And these I got from the Shop Weight Watchers website. I've also had Cheez-Its. I like the reduced fat ones. I get a few more of them that way, but the white cheddars are my loves. I also have had some of these 100 calorie packs from Emerald. They are walnuts, almonds, and dried cherries. And I really like these because they're such a good source of protein. They have, let me look. It says it has 2 grams of protein, but it's walnuts and almonds, and so we know that nuts have good protein. So those have been some of my snacks. Lunches are very, very diversified, and it seems to like change depending on like what's going on. I have had everything from a build your own non-bread pizza, which are fantastic, and I have a video coming up on May 15th for National Pizza Day on how I put that together, and it is Weight Watchers friendly. I had today, actually, on Tuesday, on Cinco de Mayo Day, I had Subway. I had a 6-inch of a cold cut combo with Subway's light mayo. Subway no longer has light mayo in their bottles, but they will give it to you in packets. And so our Subway gal always hands me puts several in there, and so I keep them on hand in my refrigerator because I know that one package of this is 2 points on Weight Watchers, and I use it on my stuff at home. So I collect these when I get extras in my bag. I've also had just a sandwich. I love the peppered turkey from the deli. And so I like it shaved. To me, and I always weigh out my meat. So I feel like when I'm eating a shaved meat sandwich, it looks bigger, and so looks can 100% be deceiving. When I put together my plates for my meals, I actually sometimes put together my meals on a dessert plate or a smaller salad plate because it tricks your brain into thinking that there's more food than there is just by the size of your plate. And so I use Sara Lee 45 calorie bread. I get 2 slices for 2 Weight Watchers points on green, and it's good and it's very healthy for you. They've got several different kinds. It is a little bit higher in general, but it definitely is worth it to me. I use Miracle Whip Light, or I will use one of these packets if I have them in my refrigerator. And then I love sweet pickles, and so I always will have a couple, either I'll have the big sweet pickles, or I'll have some of the baby gherkins with a sandwich. And of course on a sandwich, like I put the meat and cheese and either mayo, the Subway mayo or the Miracle Whip. And I get my cheese from the deli, and I have them slice it in the deli slice. And so our local grocery store Dale's has like Lightning Jack and Desert Fire, and it's so good, and it makes for a fantastic sandwich. And of course, because I want it to look like more, I cut my sandwiches into triangles. So I make the half. I sometimes will do just half and do two and put like my sometimes I'll have like some Weight Watchers chips, or I'll if I have some extra points for the day, I'll have regular chips, or I'll have some Cheez-Its, and I put them in the center, and I put my pickles on the plate, and I make it look pretty, and because that makes me feel good about what I'm eating. And then during the course of the afternoon, I will have some sort of snack. And again, it's some of the typical same stuff. I also sometimes will have some pretzels, or I will have things like carrots or celery or other types of fruits and vegetables and hummus. So those are always good options for me for my journey. And then dinner is different every single night. Tonight, which is Cinco de Mayo, we are having tacos. And so I had to budget a little bit more for my tacos than I normally would, because I am out of 90-10 ground beef, and so I'm using 80-20, which is a little bit higher in points for me, but that's fine. I knew it ahead of time, and so I made sure to plan for it. Right now, I currently have 3 Mama Lupe fajita style tortillas budgeted for, not for tacos, but I also, in my variety box that I got from Weight Watcher Snacks, I have tortilla chips. And so the whole package is 2 points, and the tortillas themselves are 7. And so I may end up doing a build my own nacho. I just will have to decide kind of how the afternoon goes, if I want a higher point snack, because after lunch, I do another hour workout. I try to do at least 2 hours a day, and then, and those are days when Sam is at work. And then when Sam gets home from work, we have about a 2.5 to 2.75 mile walk that we go on. And so tonight we will do that before we make dinner. And Tuesday night is Masked Singer night, so we will enjoy our Cinco de Mayo meal while we are watching The Masked Singer, more than likely. And then, but other dinners that we've had is we'll grill burgers out on the grill. We will do chicken. We've done the pizzas. We've done other kinds of Mexican food. It's been a real hodgepodge of just dinner things, and I can't say that there's any one particular thing that is my favorite, just because you can take chicken. Let's use the smoked chicken from the previous Friday night. And I mentioned this in the live stream from Tuesday that I used it to make several different meals. So Friday night we had barbecue sandwiches. On Saturday I used the chicken for me and Sam his pork to make quesadillas. And then on Monday, I used up the rest of the pork for Sam and the chicken for me and did quesadillas and tacos again. And so it becomes, kind of use that leftovers things, and dinner is just kind of, sometimes it's even on our own. One of our favorite dinners to do is Trader Joe's Mandarin Orange Chicken. I haven't had it since I've been back on Weight Watchers, so I'm curious to know how much that will be. But that is for a different night, not Cinco de Mayo night. But that might be tomorrow night's dinner on Wednesday. So that sounds good. And I have chicken cilantro wontons that are from Trader Joe's, and they're super low in points, and I have an air fryer, and I know people have used them in the air fryer. So those would even be like a good snack. If you are trying to lose weight and you're trying to think outside the box on snacks, sometimes even like a hamburger can be used as a snack, or it can be used as a breakfast. I can't tell you how many times growing up, because my dad was in the military, and Mom had to work, I was be at my grandparents' for Saturday. And my grandma would make hamburgers for breakfast. And one day I asked her, I'm like, why are we having a hamburger for breakfast? And my Mimi, which is what we call my grandma, would say, because breakfast is the most important meal of the day and you need good protein, and a hamburger is good protein. So, and I always knew like the smell of the hamburgers when she cooked them, because she'd cook them with onions, and I don't know if it was the skillet or the stove, but I can sit here and tell you about, I can smell her house just sitting here telling you about it. And it brings back such good memories for me. My Mimi is still with us, so, but she doesn't cook as much as she used to because she had back surgery and stuff. So, but I can sit here right now and I can smell her house making hamburgers for breakfast. And you can do anything that you want. Breakfast for dinner, I know, is a big one that a lot of people like to do. So if you're stuck for a dinner, don't just order takeout, but which is also always an option to do. And I can't say that I haven't eaten out since I was back on Weight Watchers plan. I've eaten at Taco Bell twice. I've had the soft tacos with just the meat and the cheese, because I eat like I'm 5, and I had that the night before my first weigh-in, and then I had it while we were out grocery shopping. And, you know, like I said, I had meat and cheese on my tacos because I'm 5. So eating out is fine, and it's even has its place. But if you're trying to or you're trying to watch your budget, and you're trying to figure out what to have for dinner, breakfast for dinner is a great idea. Make up some pancakes, scramble up some eggs with some cheese, make breakfast burritos. Do you have tortillas? Do you have eggs? Do you have some bacon? Do you have cheese? You can do a build your own breakfast burrito bar. And if you've seen my pictures on Instagram, add 2 eggs and a couple slices of bacon. And I always like fold my bacon in half and cut it so it makes 4 strips. 1, it cooks in the skillet better, and 2, it makes it look like there's more food on your plate. And then I have my weighed out cheese, and I put together my breakfast burrito. And there was actually bacon and egg and cheese left after my 2 tortillas, so I just kind of crumbled up and made an egg, bowl, in the middle of my plate. And it was so filling and so good. So I am going to now go enjoy my afternoon snack of my Weight Watchers caramel bar, drink my tea, and I hope that you guys have enjoyed this video. If you have any questions about my routine, you can always leave them in the comments. I'm happy to talk about it. I want to share my journey with you, and I hope my journey inspires you. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you in the next video. Bye!